I want to start by conveying my deepest gratitude to each and every one of you who have come here today to celebrate the life of Inacia Heroina Barretto, known to you as Beatrice, my mother. We have friends and family who are joining us online on our YouTube live stream. And in particular, I want to call out to my wife, Priscilla, who had traveled to England and was unable to join me. My brother Nicholas and my nephew Elston, who have relocated to Ireland and couldn't be here today. And especially my sister, Rosie, and her two children, Ryan and Sherry, who are currently in Japan. Today, I want to share with you a small slice of my mother's life. A very small slice as experienced by me. My mother was born in a very poor family. Hardships and challenges followed her from her birth till she became an adult and was ready to get married. At that time, her hardships and her challenges doubled because she married my father, who was equally poor, and he was a toddy tapper, a reindeer. It was an extremely hard life. But together, they decided to make a life for themselves and for their children. My mother may have had many flaws. She might have lacked many things, but there is one thing she did not lack, and that was ambition. My mother was a very ambitious and determined woman, and she was convinced to get her family out of poverty, and she knew the only way to do that was to educate her children. Her job was made slightly easy because her first child, my sister Rosie, was what we call a model student. You know, the one who always raises their hand in the class when teacher asks any question? The one who always comes first in class? The one who is always the teacher's pet? And my mother wanted all her other children to follow in the footsteps of Rosie. And that was a big, big problem for the rest of us, because I certainly was not a model student. So how did she achieve this? Every day she would insist that we sit with our books and do our homework. She did not know how to read or write. She did not know whether we were actually doing the homework or not. But as long as we were sitting with our books, we were reading and we were writing, she was happy. And if she was not happy, she would come with a big stick. And then we would have to study. Did she achieve her mission of making sure that her children got a good education? My sister Rosie was the first girl from Mobor to graduate from college. I was the first boy from Mobor to earn a master's degree. All of us, we got a good education. And because of that, today, her grandchildren hold the highest offices in management. They have become doctors, engineers, computer professionals, artists, chefs, graphic designers. That's a legacy. And she was lucky enough to see the birth of her great-grandson, Zain. And we have even higher aspirations for Zain to continue with her legacy. As I reflect on my life, what I have achieved, where I have reached, I can say with confidence that it was only because of this vision that my mother had to educate her children. That is the legacy she has left for us, for her grandchildren, and her future generations. So today, I want all of us to celebrate her legacy, which is the education, which is the knowledge that she has left with all of us. Before I conclude, I want to thank a few special people. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to Father Venceslau Pinto for the Eucharist celebration, along with Father Constance. Father Ubaldo, a parish priest, for visiting my mother regularly, praying over her, and giving communion. Dr. Nazareth, who has always been by our side as a family friend and supporting us whenever we needed any medical help. Dr. Shishir, for helping my mother in her ailments. The beautiful choir for their melodious singing today. Relatives, friends, and neighbors for visiting my mother during her difficult struggles. Thank you once again.